I'm Bert Sadtler. Welcome to Boxwood Strategies. My thanks to you for having an interest in being a candidate in the Boxwood recruitment process. It is a different process. We work with our client, the employer, as a consultant and a trusted advisor. We've been hired by them to manage a process to bring in the best fit. This process has a proven track record of success for both the candidate and for the employer. My role is to manage the process, and I'll walk you through the steps in a minute. First, my commitment to you as a candidate will be to be direct and straightforward, to be on time, and communicate throughout the hiring process. I regard this as a private conversation, and I will not discuss you with anyone unless you decide that you want me to submit your information. More importantly, I will never put your current job at risk. I welcome your questions regarding the role and will do whatever I can to get you the information you need in order for you to determine if this is a great role for you and ultimately for you to be a great addition to my client. Finally, if at any point I'm told that they no longer consider you a candidate, I will commit to you. I will tell you the news and not leave you hanging. The Boxwood process views hiring as a human engagement. You, the candidate, need to be provided with critical details about this role in order to determine if it's right for you. The employer needs to be provided with critical information about you to determine if you're right for them. The first step has already happened. My client has formally hired us, and we have thoroughly discussed the needs they have. This has led to the development of the detailed position description, which I ask you to really read through as we've invested time in it. Our different approach means the following to you, the candidate. Our client has hired Boxwood to get this right. They've made an investment in Boxwood and are committed to hiring a talented professional for this role. The Boxwood recruiting model is very different than the headhunter who gets paid a commission only when their candidate is hired. We're a consulting recruiter hired to manage the process versus push a candidate and earn a commission. We're not a body shop and don't like the headhunter model. We're paid the same amount if the most expensive or least expensive candidate is hired. As a result, we have an interactive, a consultative relationship with candidates that's based upon a relationship and trust. After all, the hiring process must work for both parties. Here's an outline of the steps of the Boxwood process. First, we develop the detailed position description in collaboration with our client. Again, I ask you to read the thorough details. Next, let me know your questions or your level of interest. We'll schedule a short call. During that call, I'll describe the candidate self-assessment form. After we speak, I'll ask you to draft your initial response. Upon completing the form, I'll submit your first impression packet to the hiring manager. It includes my short cover letter, your completed form, and finally, your resume. Then I'll schedule an informal call or two for you to speak with the hiring manager and possibly a member of the hiring jury. Next, we'll schedule for you to meet with us in person. The in-person meetings are structured less like an interview and more like a business conversation. We want to know what you need to know about this role. Following the in-person meeting, we will ask you to draft your approach for the first 6 months of this role, and I'll help you with that. You'll discuss your draft with the hiring manager, and having a collaborative exchange, you will create the finalized plan of action or path of success for your first 6 months. At that point, I'll make you an offer, and assuming you accept, you will be positioned to be successful on day one with a clear path of success. As a reminder, please review the detailed position description and let me know if you'd like to schedule a call. Thank you.